YouTube, what's up? And welcome to a playthrough of Pokemon LeafGreen version using only poison-type Pokemon. Now, you might be asking yourself, dude, why are you going to play this game with only poison types? Because I can, that's why. Now, you know, in some of my other playthroughs I talk about poison types. I don't think it's very good typing. Everybody knows that, right? But if there's ever a time to play through a Pokemon game using only poison types, it's this one right here, because we have a long list of actually viable poison-type Pokemon in Kanto. So let's go ahead and jump into this thing. As you can see, we're also going to be doing a badge tracker on the bottom of the screen there, and also a party tracker right up above my head there. This is the Nintendo Switch version that just dropped, by the way, after Pokemon Day. And so we're going to be playing this thing on the Switch here. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. When in doubt, click Toxic and just spam potions. Easy money. Through your adventure, we hope that you will inherit all sorts of people. Wait, let me try that again. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. I don't know why it's like so bright on the Switch, but got me looking real funky here. Hello there, glad to meet you. What's up, Professor Oak? What's up with this really slow text, by the way? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me. I gotta slow down to read this, it's coming up too slow. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. That's me. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. There's a Nidoran. You already know we're going to be catching one of those for the squad. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Indeed. Now you might think that's Red, aka Ash Ketchum, but it's not. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name is Dude. There we go. First thing we gotta do once we get in here is change the text speed to fast. This is painful. Alright. And, you know, we're not using an emulator. This is on the Switch, so there is no speed up button either. This is my grandson. We all know who Gary Oak is, man. I've beaten this guy many a times. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What was his name again? Why does it have Ash as an option? We all know this is Gary. Come on now. Was it Gary? Indeed it is. That's right, I remember now. His name is Gary. Dude, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Okay, even before we take a step, we gotta pull up in the options menu real quick. There ain't no way. Also, we could change the battle style to set. And should we go with the green? Nah, this is poison types. I need a purple one. I can work with this. Oh wait, it kind of looks purple a little bit. That's too pink. Alright, frame 1. It's a very dark purple, but we can go with it. First, grab the free potion. Never know. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and save before we pick Bulbasaur. But, you know, just in case we get, like, a pretty bad nature. What up, Mom? Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak, next door, was looking for you. Well, that's good for the professor, but I'm heading off to Viridian City. See you later. Hey, wait, don't go out. Oh, I forgot my Pokemon. Whoops. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. My bad, Professor. This is kind of weird playing this in like full screen mode on the Switch. Usually when I play these games on an emulator, it doesn't take up the whole monitor screen for me. It's like a part of it. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, calm down, buddy. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come here. Just wait. Here, dude. There are 3 Pokemon here. I don't know why you thought that was funny, but okay. The Pokemon are held inside these Poké Balls. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, not fair. What about me? Hey, Gary, if you want to go first, man, you can go ahead and take the turtle. That's fine. Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. Alright, I guess we get first pick. Let's go ahead and drop a save real quick. You never know. I ain't trying to run around with the adamant Bulbasaur here. Because, you know, we don't really get any good poison moves for Bulbasaur, so this is mainly just going to be like a grass attacker for the team. Alright, let's get it. We've only been going for like 3 hours total in stream today. Oh yeah, we're doing nicknames. Right. I almost forgot. Hold on. Should we do Caps Lock? Nah, Caps Lock won't look too weird. Even though that's how all the enemies are, but... Alright, Sprouts, you got this one. Make sure I spelled that right. Yep, we're good. Imagine if I was just out here spelling your guys' names wrong. Alright. Gary's obviously taking Charmander here. No, I can't stand Gary. The guy's a clown. Alright. Just in case. Oh, wrong button. Let's see what we got. Might have to reset. You know, the starter's very good. Oh, we got Hardy. I could roll with Hardy. Neutral nature. We'll take it. What is Tackle 100% accurate in this game? No, okay, this is when it was 35.95. I always remember there was a couple generations where Tackle was only 95. We got a Hardy Sprout. I like this. I think that's a good start here. Alright, let's dance, Gary. Wait, dude, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. I thought he was going to battle me from over there. Nah, we're about to wipe the floor with this kid. Who pulls up in purple pants, man? Come on, Gary. Let's see if he has Adamant Charmander. Blow me up with Scratch. Alright, Professor, we know how to battle, man. Come on. We don't need none of this. Imagine getting a shiny. That would have been wild. Imagine if we did pull a shiny Bulbasaur. Talk about an epic clip right there. As long as we hit all the tackles, I think we'll be good here. How much he doing with Scratch? 4? He's got a clean 5 shot. But so do we. Let's get it. Should I get some purple pants? Should I cosplay as Gary when I go to Pokemon Worlds? Alright. We got the 420 left on our HP. As long as we don't miss this tackle, we win. Seems like he got like a really slow Charmander because that was not a speed tie. Well, it could have been, but we won it every time. And there we go. We get the 420-69 combo. I don't know what button I just hit. My bad. There's a help button? Get me off this screen, man. What was that? Okay. +2 attack, +2 Spadef. I'll take it. That was funny. Alright. Gary goes, what? Unbelievable. Yeah, well, your relaxed nature or sassy nature Charmander ain't gonna get the job done. Quiet, brave, whatever, man. Don't matter. Professor Oak's in the back like, very nice, dude. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do to catch up to me, Gary. Dude, Gramps, smell you later. Now, you already know when we catch Nidoqueen, I'm putting Rock Slide on that thing and we're dominating Charizard with it. Great start, great start. Hey, it's never a good look to lose to Gary. Is this the power of technology is amazing. Oh, technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via the PC. Thanks, Chief. Let's go ahead and grab the town map. Never gonna open it up, but just in case. What up, Daisy? Dude, I heard you had a battle against Gary. Eh, it was laughable, but it happened. I wish I'd seen that. You actually would have liked seeing your brother get embarrassed. Oh, we don't get town map yet? Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that too. The good news is I'm not using the Joy-Cons, I'm using this thing. So it's less likely that I trigger a soft reset, but it's entirely possible. That would be really bad. Go ahead and grab the other free potion here. Hi, I work at a Poké Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Oh, I forgot to add Bulbasaur. I'm kind of trolling, hold on. Okay, first member of the squad. Let's get it. Just checking the audio levels, making sure everything's good. I think we're good to go. Now this, unfortunately, is not a poison type. It's just a normal rat. So it is not eligible to join the squad. And even if it was, I ain't got no balls right now at the moment, so wouldn't be able to catch it anyway. Okay, 3-shot the rat. Real question is, when do I get Vine Whip? Do we get that at 7 or 8? I don't remember. Let's see if we can get one more encounter here. Now, for those who don't know, Route 1 here is a great place to EV train for speed EVs, because both Pidgey and the rat, you know, yield 1 speed EV when you take them out, so... Now, unfortunately, you know, there ain't no way to put this thing in super turbo speed up mode to quickly grind, you know, like 252 speed EVs, but, you know, if you're on an emulator playing this game, I recommend coming here if you want to max out your speed stat. Alright, this will get us up to level 7. See if we learn something here. Leech Seed? I want a Vine Whip, bro. I guess that comes probably between 10 to 12, maybe. Either way, we're gonna dominate Brock. You know, come on. Easy money. I'll tell you one thing, though. It feels weird playing this game with a joystick instead of using, like, directional buttons. But, I mean, it's kind of cool. It just feels weird to play an old school game like this with a joystick. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? Indeed I did. You know Professor Oak, right? Obviously. What kind of a question is that? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Sure. I got this pretty sweet looking backpack I can toss the parcel in. Alright. Let's go back. Oh, Victory Bell and Vileplume. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about them because I was kind of thinking about Bulbasaur being the grass type. Yeah, no, there's so many. I mean, we'll talk about, as we get going here on the recording, kind of my ideas for the team, but realistically, we do have like 10 Pokemon to pick from, probably. If not, maybe 11 or 12 to like total poison types. So we have a lot of options here, but I was kind of roughly planning to use... Well, first of all, fun fact if you didn't know, there is no poison types that learn Fly. Technically, Crobat is the only one, but you can't get Crobat till post-game, till National Dex, right? So, it's kind of funny. Golbat does not learn Fly, but Crobat does. But I still kind of want to use a Golbat. I also want to use either Nidoking or Nidoqueen, whichever one we stumble upon. LeafGreen, Nidoran female is 14%, and the male is 1%. Flip-flopped in Fire Red, so unless we pull a random 1% male Nidoran, we're probably going to end up with Nidoqueen, which is cool. I like Nidoqueen better anyway. So I'm kind of thinking like Venusaur, Nidoqueen, Golbat, and then later on we'll probably get stuff like either Weezing or Muck. Probably going to run like Haunter, Gengar, and then like Tentacruel because we'll need something to surf. And if we have an all, let's be real here, 6 poison types, they're all going to be weak to Earthquake, at least neutral too, or weak to Earthquake. We're going to need Tentacruel to spam some water attacks, deal with all these ground types. But, well yeah, Nidoran male via trade. A couple of my buddies did actually get Fire Red, but we'll see, we'll see. So I'm probably not going to use Victory Bell or Vileplume, but maybe. Yeah, right, version exclusives. The real reason I bought, I'm just going to tell you right now though, the real reason I bought LeafGreen over Fire Red is because of Slowbro. Obviously Slowbro's not a poison type, but I will catch it post-game. Oh dude, how is my old Pokemon? Me and Sprouts are doing just fine, Oak. Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. We just battled you like 20 minutes ago in Polished Crystal, man. Don't act like you don't know me, Oak. What's that? You have something for me? Yeah, here's your parcel. Enjoy. Ah, that's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Gramps! What do you want, Gary? I almost forgot. What did you call me for? That's your lucky day, Gary. You actually get a free Pokédex here. Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It is a high-tech encyclopedia. Dude and Gary, take these with you. Just what I needed. That's why I play Pokemon, to fill out the Pokédex. You can get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain the complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. 5 balls, not bad. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. Don't worry, Oak. I got you. I don't know why you gave a Pokédex to Gary. He's pretty worthless, but okay. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Dude, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for that. Gary, look, man. If you want to run around Kanto and fill up your little Pokédex, go ahead, brother. I got bigger dreams, man. I'm gonna become the champion of this region with 6 poison-type Pokemon, alright? I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, dude. Alright. Gary, that's enough screen time for you, man. Get out of here. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Challenge accepted, and we'll battle him again right now. Look, by the way, I feel really bad leaving Squirtle behind. Everybody loves Squirtle, man. Squirtle's the GOAT in terms of Gen 1 starters, but can't use it in this playthrough. Can we get some Fs in the chat? Pay respects for the turtle. Such a classic, man. Let's go ahead and grab the town map, even though I ain't ever gonna get it. Or I'm never gonna use it. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you. Dude, it's sad leaving Squirtle behind. But yeah, my starter as a kid was usually Squirtle. Once in a while, I would pick Bulbasaur, but Squirtle was by far and away my Gen 1 starter. I never rolled with Zard because all the other kids in the neighborhood always pick Charizard, you know? Why would I pick Charizard when I could just pick Squirtle and then... Look, then I was battling all the kids, like my next door neighbors. I was dominating them with Blastoise, you know? They're like, I'm gonna battle you with my Charizard. I'm like, I don't care, man. I got a turtle with Hydro Pump. What, you know? Come on. But then, you know, as I got older, I did like to do some playthroughs of Bulbasaur too. I love Bulbasaur, man. But Squirtle has way too much swag. Ever since I saw the Squirtle with the sunglasses, I knew. Well, even though I played red and blue version before the whole sunglasses, the Squirtle squad pulled up, but because hey, back in the day when that dropped in like 1998, I was about 7 years old. Easy money. I got blue version, so I picked Squirtle. The rest is history. Go ahead and keep tackling this poor rat. Just jumping on top of it with my little onion homie here. Team Turtle. The Mystery Dungeon playthrough. So epic. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and add another member to the squad here. Let's go find ourselves a little worm. First, I'm going up here to grab the potion, though. Now, look. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Probably not going to switch Weedle in and out too much today. To try to get it to evolve. But, you know. Maybe. I just... Probably not. Just going to be honest with you. Let's try to blow past this guy, but you know he's going to hook us up with a little TV. Well now, I've had my coffee. That's what I need to get going. Brother, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You just had your coffee? That's crazy. What's the red box you have? Don't worry about it, man. Don't be looking at my Pokédex. Ah, so you're working on your Pokédex. Then, let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch Pokemon? No. Never done it before. I suppose I better show you then. Yeah, the old box artwork. For real. That's super clean. Can I just catch this Weedle? Make it a lot easier. This is a good one at level 5. Oh, you also have Pokemon Blue Ninja? Let's go. Nah, to be honest, I do that a lot. But yeah, box the starter. I do be doing that, especially in Gen 5. Those starters were bad. But I do like to box starters and use other stuff. Alright. Get this old man out of here. There. Now tell me, that was educational, was it not? Gonna be honest, buddy. Me and chat weren't even paying attention to that. And here, take this too. The Teachy TV. Perfect. An item I've never used and never will. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. Why? When I can Google Cerebi.net on my phone and get all the info I need. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I got more experience than you, old man. I don't need to learn nothing. Alright. Let's go ahead and head into Viridian Forest. See if we can get that Weedle. Actually, can you get Weedles right here? I feel like you can. I don't remember. Teachy TV was the OG Cerebi. That's true. Oh, I should have probably healed up. Whoops. You traded your blue version for gold and got a couple cards. That's wild. Yeah, that was one thing I never did as a kid. I never got into the cards. I'm actually gonna go heal, just in case we have to go beat up a few wild Pokemon to find Weedle. But I was telling chat the story before, like, my friends actually got me into the TCG in 2017. But, you know, like, back when I was a kid in the 90s and the early 2000s, I never actually did the Pokemon cards at all. I only ever played the games on the Game Boy. But it was fun. It was like, I think it was 2017. It was whenever Sun and Moon base set came out in TCG. That was when we all started getting into cards. Me and my buddies were always into it, but I didn't get into it with them until Sun and Moon base set. It was a wild story, man. One of my best friends pulled up with an entire booster case. If you don't know what that is, that's 6 booster boxes. And you know, like each booster box of TCG I think has 36 packs. And my buddy bought a 6-pack of those. We had over 100 packs to shred. And I was like, dude, what is it? I'm having the time of my life right now. We were just ripping cards, pulling like Lunala, GX, Solgaleo. Like, I think there was a Lapras and a Tauros. There was like a gold Ultra Ball and Sun and Moon base set. Dude, it was fire. I'd never shredded so many packs in my life that day. It was like my first time too. It was crazy. Was Cerebi a thing when this game came out? Yeah, no. Cerebi started his website, I think, like towards the end of Gen 1 or like the beginning of Gen 2. Nah, yeah, Joe Merrick's been doing it for a long time. You don't have a really good Charizard card? You have a deck from 2003? That's wild. That's probably worth some good coin. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this Caterpie for the HP EVs. Very important. Help Sprouts live some hits. A very bulky Caterpie though. This is about to be a 5-hitter. We're gonna be here for a little bit. That's all right. Oh, maybe a 4-shot. We got a high roll. But yeah, I don't know about you guys back in the day with the trading cards, but yeah, for me, like I said, I want to say it's 2017 was Sun and Moon base set. That was a wild day, man. Me and my boys just chilling, ripping over 100 packs, a whole booster case. Great day. Never forget that. Poké Ball, let's go. Oh, the card, not an entire. Okay. Oh, a deck exclusive. I see. Oh, look, we found Weedle. Perfect. Let's get it. By the way, Swizzle, how are we gonna spell your name? There's not enough characters in that. What do you want me to do it as? Unless you already typed it earlier. Alright, we got the Weedle. We gotta nickname it though. I'm trying to scroll through chat here. Let's go ahead and look at Weedle's stats here. 1 foot tall, 7.1 pounds. Not bad. How do you want me to spell it though? Let me see how much space we got to work with here. Oh, that's actually a lot. I didn't. So is it 10 characters? I know it's not as much for the, Could we fit T-Swizzle? I don't know, let's see. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, that works. Just Swizzle? I'm down, I'm down. We can fit the T. You want the T? Either way, it's kind of fire. You had to sell off a bunch of stuff. Oh, damn. Damn, Josh. That's crazy. Yeah, my first ever deck was actually a Pre-Marina GX. All right, the T works. Let's get it. In case nobody's probably wondering, but in case anybody's wondering, the first I gotta download Weedle Sprite, by the way. The first deck I ever made in TCG in that 2017 year. Wow. I'm searching for the Weedle Sprite and I just typed in T-Swizzle and it said no results found. Wow. I gotta actually type Weedle. So it was a let me see. Let's check to see what nature we got. Careful, that's actually not bad, low key. A little minus special attack, which is perfect because bug and poison are all physical. A little special defense boost. But it was a Pre-Marina GX deck with a Palkia card that had an attack called Aqua Turbo. And it was like the more water energies you get, Palkia would help get water energies. And then Pre-Marina would just go crazy. That was how that deck worked. It's pretty fire. And I did not invent the deck myself. I got it from one of my favorite TCG YouTubers, Dark Integral Gaming. Shoutouts Donald, man. If you're still out there somewhere building decks, that's the GOAT. I don't know if bro's still doing it because I'm not really tapped into TCG anymore. But if you guys want to know how to build a deck, go look for my boy Donald, Dark Integral Gaming. Really, really good at building decks. That's how I got inspired for Pre-Marina X, what was it called? Palkia. Take that as a yes. Alright, let's go ahead and beat this up too. Yeah, for real, man. Okay. Go ahead and take out this Weedle. To be honest, we got a couple potions, so we don't need to go back and heal. Now look, this Weedle, probably gonna have to like, I'll get it to like level 9 after this recording today. And then we'll go ahead and evolve it into Beedrill next episode, but... Actually, I kind of want to get it to Kakuna though. You know how I like to do playthroughs, I like to show everybody evolving. This is gonna be painful, but I'm gonna try to do it. Because we have to get 4 levels. I don't know how this is gonna work out. We gotta try though. Hey, you have a Pokemon? Come on, let's battle him. Alright, little Timmy, calm down, man. I'm glad to hear that, Josh. Alright, level 6. Realistically, if we can get Weedle to like level 5 by the time we fight all these trainers. The only problem with doing this is I'm probably gonna have to run back to heal. Because I don't have enough potions to like keep fighting them all, but I don't know. It's gonna be a little tedious, a little grindy. Would have been really nice to find a level 4 Weedle, but if we got to work with level 3, we can do it. I guess once I do get it to level 5, we can probably 1v1 Caterpies, actually. The more I think about it. Do you have to raise the wild EVs by battling Yeah, of course. Absolutely. But both, so Caterpie gives off HP EVs, and both Metapod and Kakuna give physical defense. So if you ever want to train here for HP and physical defense, it's a great place to do it. But if you want special defense, it's better to go after like tentacles in the water. Just go surf around. Ooh, don't take me out with that. That almost... T-Swizzle almost got blown up by that. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to take Beedrill with the Elite Four. We would have to not use something like a Muck then, but... I'd be down. I'll try. I'm actually down to try that. Only because I've never actually used a Beedrill in the Elite Four in like a Kanto run. No, yeah, exactly, of course. I'm not going to bother EV training these guys. Definitely not efficient. That's why if you play on an emulator, it is, because you can just put it in turbo, speed up. Alright, I'm going to run back. Oh, I don't have running shoes. That's right. But I guess I'm going to walk back and go heal at the Pokemon Center. Only because I don't want to use these potions yet. We did get Weedle level 4. I mean, look, this is going to be a little slow today, but we're not here for a speed run. We're just chilling, having a good time. Nah, you're going to be good, Swizzle. Don't worry. Because I think... Well, no, I definitely I have to use Tentacruel, though. I have to. But look, we might take the B over Muck or Weezing. I'd be down, I'd be down. I don't know what kind of moves like Beedrill learns, though. I feel like it's... The problem with Gen 3 is the movesets are very crusty. You know, it wasn't really... Like, in my opinion... The physical special split is the single greatest thing they ever added to a Pokemon game, ever. And also with Gen 4 came a whole bunch of new moves, right? A whole bunch of attacks got added. But up in, like, the first 3 generations of Pokemon, all the movesets are very limited. And it's kind of frustrating to do a playthrough like this. Not like I'm doing with Poison types only, but... To try to play through a Pokemon game in Gens 1, 2, and 3, you're really, really limited in terms of moveset options. It wasn't until Gen 4, you know, the physical special split was amazing. It's the best thing they ever did, but they also added a bunch more attacks too, so you have a lot more versatility in terms of team building at that point. But this was like the last time where it was pretty limited. You guys know, the movesets are pretty limited in this. Yo, you can't jam out of here if you're a Pokemon trainer. I can do whatever I want, man. Who are you? Yeah, we're definitely getting Nido. But again, it's like, it's 14% for Nidoran female, only 1% for Nidoran male in LeafGreen. It's the opposite in Fire Red. I have to switch out, that's level 7. But yeah, we can't get that till after Brock's gym though, because they're blocking the path. Forgotten runs? Wait, that's fire. Cast form made it starter and went to E4, that's so fire. Yeah, I'd see... That's when Pokemon's fun, man. When you do like unique challenges like that. That's how you gotta have fun playing it. Because we've all done so many vanilla playthroughs at this point, you know. That's the only reason. Like, I kind of halfway wanted to do like a try-hard team in this, but I've done it so many times, man. What, you know. Let's have a little fun. Let's use some poison types here. It's just something different. That sounds cool. Forgotten runs where you just take like Pokemon that nobody ever uses. Ooh, Jazzy, you're fighting Gary right now? That's crazy. Good luck, have fun. I know you're doing a much harder challenge run than I'm doing, so... I believe in you, Jazz, you know that. You got this. Okay, this guy actually has a full squad. This is good. We're getting some levels here for Weedle. You can string shot all you want, man. Ain't gonna do nothing. Can I get a little damage on? Let me see what I can do here. Randomized runs. Okay. If he's only doing 1 damage, I'm only gonna do 1 damage. That might be 2. Hold on. Ah, we gotta go back. Water type Pokemon, yeah. Coros Electro, D-Knight, Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is a cool Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It makes playing through these games so much more fun if you just do like a weird, unique challenge type thing, you know? Like Jazz is playing through the game with 1 Pokemon right now. That's crazy. You know, she's up in the Elite Four using she's basically doing an Ironmon challenge. Just 1 Pokemon the whole way. It's crazy. Yeah, you can Deej, but you know, most likely we're gonna find the female and Jazz claim that one. But if we do get the 1% male, you got it, man. Kakuna we can stall out as long as it doesn't have tackle. We just leech seed this. Randomized Pokemon challenge, yeah. I'm down. We gotta think of how to do one. I'm gonna have to go leech seed this real quick, but I just want to tag Weedle for the experience there. Because once this thing clicks hardened 75 times, I won't be able to damage it. So having leech seed is actually pretty good here. I'll take it. Yeah, we gotta figure out what game to do a randomized. Like, should we do Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Should we do Gen 5 playthrough with some randomized stuff? Because, you know, with all these ROMs out here, I can randomize the encounters too. Like, we kind of just did it in holy critical hit. No, I know, Farfetch stats are garbage. It's just a cool Pokemon in general. That crit was crazy because I'm going to start doing no damage with Tackle. Like, we kind of just did it in Pokemon Platinum, right? I randomized, but that was... The focal point of that was a map randomizer. We had randomized Pokemon everywhere for fun, but... And that did make it fun. Are you saying 5 for Gen 5, Deej? I'm down. Just randomize all the encounters and just see what kind of random stuff, like, we encounter. Kind of redundant, but whatever. I'm down, I'm down. And this is kind of why I want to finish up Polished Crystal tomorrow, right? Because then we can start a new playthrough. Even though we're doing one here, but still. Okay, this is actually... We just absolutely smoked Doug right there. This is actually working out pretty good. Weedle's already level 6. It's kind of crazy. I didn't think we'd be able to get to Beedrill today, but it's actually going kind of quick. We need 120 to get to level 7, though. Alright. Trico runs tomorrow? I want to. I kind of plan on it. But I also, you know, we're going to start another Emerald Rogue run after this. And I kind of want to finish that tomorrow. But, I mean, that's kind of like, that would be the game plan for tomorrow is Trico and Purity Forest and then Emerald Rogue. But also Polished Crystal, right? So, let's see if we can 1v1 this now. Yeah, if I get a poison, maybe. Come on, Swizzle. Get in there, you little poison stingers. Nah, we can't do this, actually. Is Gen 10 going to be better than Gen 9? I mean, it's... most likely. Gen 9 was an absolute abomination. I don't see how Gen 10 could be worse. Nah, we have Shield Dust. No Poison Point. But yeah, no, I mean, Gen 10 looks great. That looked really good yesterday. Again, early development, they always juice up the trailers. It's not going to look like that on release, but probably going to be pretty damn close. And just strictly based off of the hardware that those two games are going to run on, like Gen 9 on the original Switch didn't work because the original Switch was not a very good piece of hardware, you know? Therefore, we can't put 100% of the blame on Game Freak. They also kind of trolled, but hardware limitations on the Switch was a thing, so... Okay, there's Vine Whip, nice. So, like, could Scarlet and Violet been better? Yes, but not as good as we wanted it to be because just being on the Switch 1. Gotta go back to Weedle here for the EXP. Winds or waves? Probably gonna have to get waves, because hopefully Kyogre would be in that one. That's why. Kyogre's the GOAT. Watch them put Kyogre in Pokemon Winds and Groudon in Waves. They always be doing stuff like that, man. Drive me crazy. We'll see, we'll see. Is Bulbasaur in trouble here? How much can I do with the whip? Oh, we do a lot with the whip. Okay. We're good, we're good. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Kyogre, yeah. It wouldn't be in base game, but... I don't know. For some reason, I always kind of end up picking the wrong version in Pokemon over the years. Like, I end up liking the version better that I didn't pick at the start. So, like, when Gen 8, for example, when Gen 8 first came out, I picked a Shield, because I thought Zamazenta looked really cool. Like, you know, we didn't know anything about the game, right? Then it turns out Zacian was way better. I mean, actually, Zamazenta in Gen 9 is really good, but in Gen 8, Zacian was way better than Zamazenta. So I never ended up getting Sword. I only own Shield. But for Gen 9, I ended up buying both. But at the start of Gen 9, I bought Scarlet first. And that was arguably the wrong choice. Miraidon is way better than Koraidon. But yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. I always end up, for some reason, like picking the... I mean, not always, but at least with Gen 8 and Gen 9, I picked the wrong one for both of them. That's kind of how I do it too. I pick which one, like, the legendary looks cooler. But usually ends up being what I would consider the wrong one. I shouldn't even bother fighting this. There's no point. I like Lunala way better than I like Solgaleo, but I can't remember back to Gen 7 which one I picked first. I think I might have bought Pokemon Sun, in which case I also made the wrong decision in that one because I think Lunala is way cooler. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? No way! Actually, I don't know that because I haven't evolved anybody yet. But I'm about to after this battle with Charlie. Because T-Swizzle, almost at level 7. And this guy has 3 Mons. You wanted Violet but got Scarlet? Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, they're both really good. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. But, just, you know, like, in terms of legendary, I always end up picking the wrong one. It's just kind of funny. And that's just... There isn't really no wrong or right one, you know, it's kind of personal preference, but I'm thinking of the lens of a competitive side. I usually end up picking the one that's like worse competitively, but that's all good. But yeah, so now on my Switch I do have both versions of Gen 9, even though I don't like Gen 9. I did end up buying both Scarlet and Violet, but on Gen 8 I still only have Shield version. I had to borrow my buddy's like hard copy of Pokemon Sword. That's how I played through it. We actually had the little cartridges for Gen 8. Let's take this thing out with a whip. And we're going to switch back to T-Swizzle every time. Oh, there we go. We got Kakuna. But why stop there? We're going for Beedrill right now. 3 levels from now, but okay. Didn't mean to hit the run button. My bad. So let me go ahead and, while we're doing this, download Kakuna's sprite. We're going to need that here in a second. Save this. Kakuna. Look at that, Swizzle. You're already evolving. You're growing up here. You're growing up right before our eyes. Actually, I should calm down with all these vine whips here. I just noticed it turned yellow. I might be close to running out. Where are we at? Where are we at? 4? It only has 10 PP. By the way, I kind of want to reorder all this. That's better. I gotta save the vine whips for the Metapods and Kakunas here. I mean, I'm still gonna stall them out with Leech Seed, but yeah. So you do have another Metapod. There's only one more kid to fight, but I might need those last few vine whips there. I'll go ahead and Leech Seed this first, actually, and then because Weedle's about to evolve into Kakuna, I'm gonna 1v1 this thing with a Weedle, which might take a while because Poison Sting's only gonna do 1 damage. But if I get a poison in conjunction with the Leech Seed, even without the poison, it's still a 1v1 because I don't think these things have tackle. I think they only have harden. So we'll be good. We can also heal Swizzle back up with the with all this Leech Seed. That's not bad. We won't be at full HP Kakuna for the last fight. We'll see if we can win that 1v1. I doubt it, but you never know. We will have harden on our Kakuna, so possible. We'll see, we'll see. Venomoth with an adamant nature. I mean, well, yeah, for Gen 3, yeah. Because Bug and Poison are physical no matter what. Yeah, either Jolly or Adamant. Venomoth would be ideal. We get the poison on the very last turn of the battle. We'll take it. Well, actually, yeah, now this is the last turn because we got poison. If we didn't get it, it would have lived Leech Seed right here. Never mind. I thought we were going to have to attack again, but... Okay. And Bulbasaur is already at level 11. Not bad, not bad. We're making some good progress here. We've been going for about 45 minutes. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and update old Kakuna Matata here. Or, it's still a Weedle, but it's about to be a Kakuna. Where is this thing in my folder? We got Harden, wonderful. Kakuna, right there. Okay. Not bad. What are your offenses? You still only have 9 attack? Swizzle, what are we doing here? Where's your offensive power? Well, we're gonna have to go to Bulbasaur and Leech Seed for the final fight. But we're still gonna lead off with Kakuna. Split the EXP. Why not? And don't be hating on Farfetch, Ninja. Farfetch is cool. It is awful, but it's still cool. You know. I like Farfetch. Just like I like Kingler. They're both not very good, but they're still cool. Plus, you know, don't sleep on Farfetch. It'll swords dance on you. It'll do some things. Even though you just one-shot it with a Thunderbolt, but still, you know what I mean. Why do I keep bumping that? This is gonna be annoying. Can you disable the help menu? Because those are triggered by like these buttons right here, right? I'm gonna be bumping them like crazy in this playthrough. You might be able to turn off help in the menu. Yeah, you can, because you change it to like from L and R to L equals A, huh? Doesn't that work? Help. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you just take this off. So we can go LR. I think you just go LR and then it never triggers it, right? Make sure that's stuck. Yeah. See? No more help menu. Okay. So not bad. I only triggered it twice. Could have been worse. And had I not thought about that, we would have had that pop up a lot more times in this playthrough. Alright, where's the item? Is it here? No, it's over here. Okay. That is true. The best one? It'd have to be Milk Tank, man. Get that cow. Get those steaks off Milk Tank. Alright, what are we... Guys, what are we doing here? Stop. Alright, let me 1v1 the Scatterbee. Some Kingler legs is wild. Bruh. The Pokemon are our friends, man. They're not our food. Come on now. Can I win this 1v1? This is gonna take a while. What are we doing with 9 attack on the Cocoon here? I do kind of want the HP though. We'll go out. I mean the HP, the EXP. So we'll go out to Bulbasaur. I don't want to use my Vine Whips though. Easy money. That was way quicker. Okay, 18 ain't much, but every little bit helps. All right, let's do this. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Because I want the Boulder badge, man. I ain't got time to fight your little bugs. Come on, man. That's true, that's true. Alright, little Sammy. What you got? You got a Weedle? That's cool. I got an evolved Weedle. By the way, it's really nice picking Bulbasaur because if you pick Charmander or Squirtle, at least me, whenever I play with Charmander or Squirtle, I get poisoned at least 3 times when I try to go through it. Like, I swear this game, to showcase how poison works, I feel like it's 100% poison rate the first time you get hit with the poison sting in the forest. Because I'm not kidding, the hundreds of times that I've done Kanto playthroughs in the past, the first time I get hit with a poison sting, it poisons me every single time. Every time. I feel like there might be a hidden programming in the game just so you like learn right away what is the poison status condition. I feel like they programmed it to make sure the first one always gets you. I don't know, man. It's a little fishy, I feel like it happens to me every time I play through Kanto. I guess I'll just go for the Vine Whip then. It's kind of what I was saving them for anyway. But yeah, so obviously Bulbasaur can't be poisoned. That was kind of my point there. Alright, not bad, not bad. Level 8. Okay. +0 in the attacks. Whatever. That's not bad. Could we actually get Beedrill today? I didn't think we'd get close. Learn something new every day, chat. Not bad. Do any of these guys give you an item? I don't think so, right? Do you know the evolution cancel technique? Yeah, I do. Mash B. I don't think we get any items here. I don't remember. Alright. Let's go heal up the squad. Restore that PP. And honestly, if we fight the 2 trainers in the gym, we might be able to get to level 10 with Kakuna. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we fall a little short, but we would definitely get to like 9.5. And at which point we could probably just jump back in the grass. Train up a little bit. Who else mashed B trying to catch Pokemon? I used to do something different back in the day, actually. Which was, I think, hit like... I don't know why, but I did it once and it worked and I always did it. But it was clicking a combination of like B, left, and down or something like that. I don't know, I feel like I heard that once on the playground at school. And I tried it and it worked and I always caught Pokemon that way after. I would like hold B and then hit left down. And for some reason, whenever I did it, it would like always work. It's obviously not true, but after I did it as a kid and it worked, I just kind of stuck with it. Oh, there's only one. I thought this fool had 2 trainers in his gym. That must have been Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, that's where it was. Camper Liam. Let's do this. Well, we definitely ain't getting to level 10 then, that's for sure. But if I split the experience with Onyx, maybe. Because Onyx gives a big chunk. We'll see where we get. 90? Yeah, that's going to get both of us a level up here. I'm going to have to go back to Swizzle, though. Yeah, you already know, Ninja. That's the plan right here. I got to catch my Jazz. Guys, where are we at on battling? You've been awfully quiet, by the way. You having a tough time with Gary over there? We're all waiting for an update. I feel like you might have got smoked, and now you're regrouping, rethinking your plan. Clean 2-shot. We're also gonna hit level 12. Oh yeah, what? Did you get him? You beat him? People need to know, Jay. Ooh, 1 like 218 off Sandshrew, split 109. That's pretty good. I didn't know it gave that much. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, my bad, Jay. My bad for distracting you. I'll let you be in your zone there. Light years isn't time, it measures it. Man, what are you talking about, little Timmy? Alright. Should we heal up? I don't have any berries yet. When do you find the first berries are actually right after? That's right. I might as well go heal the 5 HP on Bulbasaur, why not? I mean, we're gonna one-shot Geodude and Onyx anyway, but Onyx has really bad attack. What are we looking at with Sprouts' stats here? Okay, that's actually pretty good. But that 6 HP could be the difference because I'm going to be switching in and out. Also, where are we at for level ups? 218 and 250. Well, the only way we get Beedrill is if we switch this thing in on Onyx. And I'm going to do it, but if it clicks a rock attack, then Kakuna's going to get blown in half. There's nothing I can do to stop that. But I don't think we get the first berry until over here on the route. You have to jump off the ledge. Ooh, 1v1? Gary's Gyarados versus your Venusaur. Hey, I appreciate that. Kanto is a classic. Is there a berry up here? I don't remember. You can always tell because the ground looks a little different. No, there isn't one. This is a poison types only playthrough. Gonna be epic. Might be the most toxic playthrough you've ever seen in your life. Pun intended. Alright, let's go dominate Brock real quick. Geodude, Onix. You know, I got Vine Whip. Easy money. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. We know who you are, Brock. My rock-hard willpower is evident, even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. Yeah, but they can't take a Vine Whip, so, you know, what are we doing? That's right. My Pokemon are all rock-type. Yeah, just told us, Brock. I know, man. You're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? Alright. Who is this, man? Yeah, Onix also has terrible... No, it has good speed. It has terrible physical attack, actually. It actually has a decent speed stat for like this early in the game. But the attack stat is terrible. Yeah, and you know, being 4x weak, both Geodude and Onix, that don't help him at all either. I'm actually kind of lucky that thing just clicked Defense Curl. You know, I don't have to take any damage here, which is gonna help. But I don't know if Onix has Rock Tomb. If it clicks Rock Tomb, Kakuna gonna crumble. But if we can get Kakuna in and out, we will hit level 10 and become a Beedrill after this. So let's see. We gotta at least try. Bind? Oh crap, now I can't switch out. I didn't even think about that. No Beedrill today. Can you switch in Gen 3? Nah. Oh, we're cooked. We're so cooked. Unless I can harden my way through the... Oh, we got Rock Tomb. We're gonna have to wait for later. That's unfortunate. Swizzle, you almost did it. Good thing it's not a Nuzlocke, though. You can still come right back. You almost had it. If it wasn't for the bind, all we had to do was switch in on a Rock Tomb, 80%. You had to dodge the rocks, and then we get back out. You know, easy money. But it's okay. Not a Nuzlocke. We're good. We're good. We'll make a comeback. Sprouts gets all the EXP. Not wanting to share it today. That's alright. Oh, does Onix actually have Screech? Does his Onix have Screech? I didn't know that. Oh wait, I got a badge. Hold on. We also got to put this on the screen here. Boom. Look at that. One gym badge. Well on our way here. And we can use Flash. I don't have it, so it's kind of whatever. We don't even get Flash so much later. Wait. Take this with you. Okay, we got the Rock Tomb. Can't use it on the team yet, but we can on Nidoran. A TM, Technical Machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. Thanks, Brock. A TM is good for only one use. Yeah, maybe in Kanto, not in the future, man. So, when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. 50 base power, 80% accuracy. Doo-doo. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Wonderful. We can use this to dominate Charmander. I'll take it. Okay. First, we gotta revive Kakuna, though. It's not bad. Oh, let's go, Jay. You beat Gary. You beat Pokemon LeafGreen using only Venusaur. That's wild. Actually, GG's. The solo Ironmon challenge. And now, I know what you're gonna do next. You're gonna go shiny hunt Deoxys. I know you. That's fire. Okay, let's go get our first berry of the playthrough and hopefully add Jazzy to the team. Oh, we finally get the running shoes. Thank you. Oh, dude. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this. Here you go, man. Running shoes. Let's get it. I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Quality of life improvements. Let's get it. I don't need to read the piece of paper that comes with the shoes, man. I know how to use shoes. Alright, here we are, Route 3. Yeah, if you see on the far right side of the screen there, kind of directly across from where I'm looking and slightly up, almost to the border, that is where the first berry is. Whenever you see those are berries. And there's only a handful of them in the entire Fire Red maps, or Kanto map, so make sure you grab all your berries. And this battle is actually going to be kind of hard because she has a couple Pidgeys. I think I'm going to hold off on this one till a little bit later. Let's at least get a Nidoran first. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. No, you didn't, man. What are you talking about? I just battled everyone in Viridian Forest. You were not in there, Colton. Bro's up here with a level 10 Caterpie. Literally could have a Butterfree at this point. Might be trolling. Anyway. Let's use this to get our Kakuna to level 10, though. How about that? Then we actually have a fighting chance against the girl with the Pidgeys. First we gotta deal with like -6 speed. But yeah, we're about to get those Nidorans. Let's get it. Realistically, I should catch them both. I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, but with Nidoran male being a 1% encounter, we would be here for a very long time on this route. But you never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use whichever Nidoran pops up first. We might get Nidoking, you never know. But again, it's only a 1%. And then Nidoran female being 14%. Realistically, we're going to have to do like 4 or 5 encounters for a Nidoran to pop up. Whichever one it may be. And we just going to roll with it. Oh wait, I forgot to switch out. Damn it. Yeah, I mean that's true too. Trade one of my, tell my buddy to come over and trade him one. Do that. 22 hours and 14 minutes. That's actually really fast. To get one Pokemon through the game. Nah, you're crazy. That's actually legit. I thought it was taking you a lot longer than that. Respect, Jay. That's good. Wait, there's in-game trades? For real? I didn't even know that. I legit had no idea. There's in-game trades here for the other Nidos. Really? Is Nidoqueen supportive? I mean, not really. It can be, Ninja. Nidoqueen is only slightly bulkier than Nidoking. But again, because they're weak to water, they're weak to Psychic, you don't really want to use them that defensively. I mean, Nidoqueen can do it, but it's not as bulky as you think it'd be. As long as you don't let it take water hits or Psychic, you can do some stuff. Oh, Route 5? Damn, thank you. I legit had no idea. Oh, it's always a set nature, too? Interesting. As you know, the hundreds of times that I've actually played through Fire Red, Leaf Green, I've never done like any of the in-game trades. That's why I don't know where any of them are. I only remember the far-fetched one. That's cool though. Thank you. We're about to get double level ups off this too. Oh, it's Lonely Nature plus attack minus defense. That's cool. That's actually good. I got you. I got you. Oh, Jazz, you went Brock, Misty, Surge, Koga, Erica, Blaine, Sabrina. You saved Sabrina for 7? Yeah, because you only had a Venusaur. That's smart. No joke, I might have to save Sabrina too. Okay. Kakuna, it has 10 exactly for physical attack stat. How far is this going to go when we get Beedrill? And let me start downloading the sprite too. I think we're going to go from 10 physical attack to 24. That's my prediction. What do you guys think? How much of a buff is Beedrill going to get here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Moonstones in Mount Moon. There's multiple. There's more than one Moonstone in there. Fury attack. Garbage. What do we got on Swizzle right here? 21. Damn. Oh, we were all so close. Alright, let me... you guys were closer. I had the worst guess, but... whatever. We were all close. Beedrill. Where you at, buddy? Right here. Look at it. Look at this team right here. B supremacy. Hell yeah. Not bad. Horrible, horrible physical defense stat, but we could work with it. I mean, most likely, but I kind of want to take Beedrill all the way. We might not catch Muck later on. We'll see. What else do you have though? It's just got Fury Attack. Oh, Poison Sting's still better. Fury Attack's 85 accuracy, right? That's so bad. Yeah, no, that Speed F is actually pretty high for Beedrill. I was kind of shocked when I saw that. Hi, I like shorts. Nobody asked. By the way, I like shorts too. I never wear pants. Never. Well, there's only 3 times you'll ever see me in pants, but I'm almost always in shorts. I don't like wearing pants, man. I like to breathe. I like the airflow in shorts. Let's go with Poison Sting. That's actually pretty bad damage. Whoa! I'm taking way too much from that quick attack there. Yeah, I know Poison Sting's bad too, but at least it's stab. But yeah, it's a powerful rat here. Too much tail whips going on. Get this thing out of here, man. This is gonna hurt too. Imagine if I would have got crit right there. We actually would have lost the battle. Beedrill would have got cooked. Alright, we'll go back and heal up after this then. Oh, not the Intimidate. Whatever, Vine Whip special. Even though it's actually... We're gonna need to Leech Seed in order to win this. I don't even have the sauce to deal with the Ekans. Leech Seed at least will mitigate the wrap damage. We'll slowly chip each other down. But at least I get HP back. Wait a minute. According to my calculations, I can only take 2 more of those. But if I get freed from the wrap, we can also switch to Beedrill to reset that. Okay, now we're good. We're good. After Leech Seed recovery, I still live a wrap. And then I take you out with Vine Whip. Maybe. Yeah, not bad. I know what. Didn't Poison Sting get buffed? Like it's not 15 still, right? That had to just be back in the day. I feel like Poison Sting is 35 now for some reason. Bust out the running shoes here. There's no way Poison Sting is still 50. There's like no moves that are that weak now. Everything is like all the starting moves are like, you know, 30 to 40 base power. Except Bubble. Bubble's 20, right? Bubble's always been terrible. Okay. I want my Nidoran, man. These clowns gotta stop battling me. We'll bob and weave this guy real quick. I'll grab that berry. Oh no. This is not a spinner, never mind. Let's see, she has a Nidoran, he's got bugs. Let's just fight this guy then. We gotta fight both these bug trainers before we actually get to get a Nidoran here. Whatever. Weedle. This guy's got an army of Pokemon too. This is gonna be a minute. Are we gonna get an Ivysaur? We're actually probably gonna get to 15 after this battle. I don't know if we'll be able to get to Ivysaur on the next guy. We will get Ivysaur today after battling the rest of these trainers, but I just want to hurry up and get Nidoran and Zubat real quick. Why did that do nothing? I guess quad resisted, right? It's different than just not very effective. I should have went for tackles. Does bro know how to click another attack besides string shot? My goodness. Okay, we get the crit. Nice. Easy money, man. What else you got? Alright, here's where we can go for Vine Whip. I am now at like -4 speed, but it don't really matter, man. Yeah, what do you know about back-to-back critical hits? Bulbasaur going crazy right now. Kakuna. I'm about to leech and switch. Get a little more experience for Beedrill here. Although, oh, we might be here for a while. Let me at least hit this with one tackle. And it's faster than me, so it's also going to be at +2. But it's going to take a while before the Leech Seed takes it out. I'm still going to go Beedrill. I mean, I can't poison it, but I just want to split the experience. We're still going to do this. I could go for Fury Attack, because if I do get a crit, it'll bypass the defense boost, right? You never know. But the only good thing multi-hit moves are good for is trying to crit one of the hits. Let's see if we get one. That's actually decent damage, considering it's at +2. Or actually, no, I think it was on +3 on the Switch. Now it's at +4. Beedrill versus Charizard in the finals. Oh man, let's hope it doesn't come down to that. I'd be cooked. Hey, by the way, you were the homie in here last weekend talking about Pokemon Showdown, right? I remember that. I remember because anytime I see a sports logo, that's why I remember. Oh, Poison Powder? I'll take it. That's not bad. Oh, this is Bulbasaur. I thought it was Beedrill. We don't need Growl. Yeah, that was you? Okay. That's what's up, yeah. I do need to get back into Showdown. Oh, and Sleep Powder too? Gee, might have to. I don't know over what though. I kind of need all these moves. Unfortunately, I still need Tackle. I'd rather just have... This is actually kind of a tough decision. Like, Tackle is the move to get rid of. But at this point of the game, I still need Tackle. I mean, really, I don't. I can always leech and poison stuff that resists grass. Alright, let's get rid of Tackle. But, dude, we need champions so bad, bro. It's gonna be lit. Alright, Metapod. Poison Sting this a couple times. No, champions is gonna be hella fun, though, for real. And I was telling people during the presents yesterday, because the Pokemon Championships, you know, now it's in, well, it's going to be on Pokemon Champions. It's going to be held in San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors play at the Chase Center. I'll tell you right now, man, I live 1 hour away from that place, and if y'all want to pull up and try to battle your boy in Pokemon Champions, I'll meet you there at the World Championships, man. I mean, I kind of want to get my invite so I can be up on the main stage competing, but I'm not a huge fan of VGC because I'm pretty bad at it. I really only play singles. But because of champions, I might actually have to get on Google and figure out where like my local regionals are, and try to get after it in some of those. Kind of want to get that invite to Worlds, see if I can battle. But either way, it's a short drive for me to get there, about an hour. So if y'all want to battle, I'll be there, one way or another. Even if I'm not officially competing. I might as well go out to Bulbasaur, split the ZXP too. Why not? Nah, yeah, microtransactions are OD though, for real. You don't see Hash double battling Gary, for real. That's all I'm saying, man. Nah, microtransactions are actually annoying, but you know how that works, right? Microtransactions are only for people who are too lazy to grind, realistically. So, because usually with like they're gonna have a battle pass, right? But how the battle passes work is it's like basically a one-time purchase. As long as you complete the battle pass and grind and play enough, then the next battle pass is essentially free, because there's always enough coins within the battle pass to purchase the next one. That's how Fortnite does it. That's how Call of Duty does it. All you gotta do is just play the game. That's one thing people are gonna complain about though, is the microtransactions, but rightfully so. Microtransactions suck, and you can also. But that's how the game is free, so it's gonna have it, and it's a mobile game too. But again, like, as long as you put in the work, you don't have to do the microtransactions, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, trust me, I hate microtransactions. But still, the game's free, they're going to be in there. All you got to do is grind, though. And I can tell all of us here, we're all grinders. We ain't going to have to worry about that. How much can I do with Poison Sting now? I kind of want to get this thing to level 11. This is the last battle, too, by the way, until we can finally get in the patch of grass. Get the Nidorans. You got every Charizard in TCG pocket without playing? Yeah. But yeah, because Champions, like... I don't know if we got confirmation, but you can probably use microtransactions to, like, buy the in-game currency to, like, EV train the Pokemon, right? So if you're too lazy to EV, like, that's kind of cool in a way. But I ain't going to be spending money to gen my Pokemon, essentially. And you can just get the bottle caps in Scarlet Violet. It's not that hard. I already got a bunch of bottle caps saved up. I got a bunch of Pokemon from, like, Gen 3, Gen 4 games that I brought all the way to the future, right? It's pretty easy. You can still do that. Like, to this day, you can literally still get a Pokemon from Fire Red, Leaf Green, all the way to Scarlet Violet. It's possible. All you gotta do is you gotta import them into the Gen 4 with the Pal Park in Diamond Pearl. I think you can do it once a day or once a week or something like that. And then after that, you use the Pokemon Transporter to get them into Gen 5. And then, I think, Poke Transporter's into Gen 5 or out of Gen 5? No, that's how you bring them into Gen 5. And I think you can get them from Gen 5 to the bank. And then from bank to home. But I like to pull them from the bank into Gen 6 and get some ribbons on them from Gen 6. And then I send them through to Pokemon Home. And that's how you get them in the current gens. So I've done that with so many Pokemon. Oh, I miss Poison Powder. Whatever. It's really not that hard. Just gotta put in the time, man. Alright, we'll just Vine Whip this thing 3 times. It's kind of annoying. At least this will open up the other Pokemon Center too, so I don't have to keep running backwards, but... Alright, let me get my Nidoran, man. What are we doing here? That's diabolical. Put him in the DS and took the Pokemon into Pal Park. I love it, I love it. Oh, Metapod had Shed Skin for real? That's funny, I didn't even see that. Alright. Are we gonna get the 1% male Nidoran, or are we gonna get the 14% female? Let's get it. That is not a poison type, I can't use it. Also, I didn't even get to level 11. That's pathetic. I kind of want to dodge this. I want to dodge that trainer and go to the other Pokemon Center. Spearow? Because Spearow about to one-shot my my bee here. Not the monkey again. Bro, shout-outs to the monkey today. Put on a clinic in the Elite Four and against Professor Oak. That was crazy. By the way, at some point I'll probably have to catch a Pidgey. Or some Pokemon that can fly. Because... Can I one-shot this with a Fury Attack? I might as well try. I missed. Great. That's funny you say that because I'm probably not even going to use Weezing. But you're right. Because Weezing's versatile moveset actually makes him the best. Oh. Aw. Just a 2-hitter. I just want to hit level 11, but now we're really going to miss Fury Attack. Whatever. I'm still going to try it one more time. Come on, Swizzle. Bee Supremacy. There we go. But yeah, you're right. Weezing is actually really good. Because it does get access to some good special attacks. Okay, very nice. Level 11. Alright, let me go heal up and then we'll catch either Jazz or Deej. By the way, doesn't one of these have a... There is a berry up here too, but I thought one of these rocks had an item. I don't remember which one it is though. Oh yeah, but the thing about Pidgey, so even though I'm going to use Zubat, Golbat, they don't learn Fly. So I'm probably going to have to catch some kind of flying type Pokemon. You know, I'm never going to enter a battle unless my team is all poison types. But in terms of flying from city to city, we might have to keep a flyer in the box and just pull it out, fly around. Once we land, you know, swap it out, stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's just go get the Zubat first. We'll catch the Nidoran after. And pick up Bullet Seed. I forgot this was here, that's right. Okay, here's our Zubat. No. Golbat doesn't learn Fly. It doesn't. Only Crobat learns Fly. Level 8, I'll take this. Also, why is the bee still in the front of the party, man? Get this thing out of here. I'll do it after this battle. Okay, perfect. Who wanted to be the bee? Oh, Josh? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we should make Josh the female Zubat. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was definitely Josh. Pretty sure. I don't know. Okay, we'll use this one if it has a good nature, but maybe we'll get him another one. Oh, I can't even scroll that far back up chat. But I'm pretty sure it was Josh. The bat. Oh yeah, there you are. All right, we'll do this one. But if it has like a bad nature, I'll release it. I'll try to find another one. But you never know. Could be jolly. We'll take the bat. Any kind of speed boosting nature we get on bat. Hasty, naive, jolly, easy money. Let's catch another one though. We'll go look at them both in the box. We'll see which one's better. Josh V2, level 10. Not bad. Because you never know. This is gonna be an MVP for the squad. So we're gonna have to get like a halfway decent nature for this. I'll tell you one thing. You ain't gonna see me using a modest bat. By the way, I also need to download these sprites here. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Hold on. Oh, I said no. Whoops. Oh, I'm trolling. Okay, well, hopefully the first one had a good nature then. Where's the name? No, the name raider's way too far away. Damn it, that was probably the jolly one and I forgot to nickname it. Well, I didn't forget, I just hit the wrong button. See you later, Josh V2. Okay, it was bold. Trash, get it out of here. We're good. We don't need that. What is this one? Docile? Neutral again. Not bad. Why are you going to the box? Oh, to like release one. I had two of them. We could work with docile. I'll try to catch another one when we go back in there, but let me get Zubat real quick. We can't be having duplicates. Had to toss it. Okay. Let me actually save this correctly this time. Okay. Oh, save the docile for trade. What do we trade Zubat for? I don't actually know. Let me go ahead and add that in. Oh, that's Mewtwo. Wrong sprite. That was from Polished Crystal earlier today. I forgot to put Zubat on here. My bad, my bad. Nah, we gonna get a good one. Watch. I mean, Docile's not bad. What do we trade Zubat for? I don't actually know. Is that what we trade? I don't even remember what the guy wants for Farfetch'd. We'll catch this one and we'll keep whichever one has the better nature of the two. I mean, Docile's cool. Beedrill, will you stop getting crits, bro? You're trolling right now. This guy's got a crit every time I click Fury Attack. Normally we like that, but not when we're trying to catch wild Pokemon. Alright. Pay attention. Nickname it Josh. And then we go catch Jazzy. The Gen 10, yeah, it looks really nice. For sure. It's all about performance though, man. All about performance. Because honestly, like everybody complained about Gen 8 when it was coming out. They're like, oh, look at the textures. Who cares, man? I find a way to enjoy every Pokemon game that I play. When you're running around, you know, in the wild area, you don't even notice the textures on the trees, man. Stop picking apart the details like that. It don't matter. But I think Gen 10 looks good. No, Gen 9 was only garbage because the game didn't run well. You know what I mean? Like, And to me, Gen 8 looked good. I liked the way Gen 8 looked. No, there was nothing wrong with it. Gen 9 was okay, but it ran so bad that I couldn't. Oh, mild? Nah. Up special attack, lower physical defense? Nah. Alright. We'll keep docile Josh. Even though it's a female bat. That'll work. I feel like one of these rocks has a hidden item, but I don't know. Anyway, we need to catch our Nidoran now for the team. Let's do this. Which one is it going to be? Oh, story-wise? I also got to switch Beedrill out the front. Peace supremacy getting crits. Let me put Bulbasaur in there. Oh, we're about to get Ivysaur too. I mean, yeah, gimmick too. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't like Gen 9. I wasn't a fan of terrestrialization. It's kind of stupid for competitive singles, to be honest. But they always make gimmicks for VGC. That's how it's always going to be. But story-wise, Gen 9 was also actually kind of lame. Because I do like to pay attention to the story when I'm playing them. It's not why I play Pokemon. I play to compete, but yeah, I agree. Megas was the best. To be honest, I kind of like Dynamax too. Like, it was alright. Only because I played a lot of VGC in Gen 8. But Dynamax was kind of busted in singles. Terra's even worse. But like, to me, it's like Megas, pretty far gap down to Dynamax, and then Z moves, and then Terra at the bottom. But I don't know. They always hint in the Japanese logos like what is the next gimmick too. We saw it for Wind and Waves in the Japanese logo, but nobody knows what it is yet. Oh, the Puff. We actually found a Puff before Nidoran. That's pretty crazy. You know what? We're gonna whip the Puff here. This thing off my screen, man. Porygon Z and Dynamax, yeah. Definitely was. I know, dude. That Zubat sprite is pretty sick. Dude, I get all these from a website called the PMD Sprite Repository. PMD is short for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. They all look super sick. I always leave the link down in the description for this website. You prefer Dynamax and Terra? Yeah, I can see that too. I don't like the idea of Pokemon changing types. That's why I can't stand terrestrialization. I don't know, this might be a hot take, but it's like, theoretically, and this also happens a lot, you could be absolutely dominating your opponent, and they just click terrestrialization. They live a hit they're not supposed to normally live, and on that turn they get up something like a Swords Dance or, you know, some kind of boost, and they reverse sweep you. That's kind of cheesy, man. I get it, the argument, because people will be saying, well, yeah, you can do it too. Oh, nice. There you go, Jazz. Found it. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just a corny mechanic, because even if I beat my opponent that way, you know, if I'm getting my ass kicked, and I click terrestrialization with my Garchomp, and I get up a Swords Dance for free, and then I win, or I get up a Nasty Plot for my Golden Go and reverse sweep you, there's no swag in that, man. By the way, I only have 2 balls. Should probably just put this thing to sleep. Maybe hit it up with Zubat too. But I don't know. We also need to chip it from full HP. Let me sling a ball now. I kind of want to catch this though. I don't want to have to go find another one. If it breaks out, I'll go chip it and then come back and put it to sleep again. Okay. All we gotta do is put Jazz to sleep. Easy money. I remember what you said earlier too. J-A-Z-Z. Let's get it. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'll go ahead and open up the summary screen, but I gotta download the sprite too. What are we working with here? Relaxed? I'll take it. Plus defense, lower speed? I'll take that. That is not bad at all. Oh, I already have... Okay, I already have the Sprite. Oh, right. Didn't we catch one of these in Pokemon Gaia? Like the first episode? I didn't end up using it, but... No, this is good. Relax is fine. Let me see. Nido. I got so many Pokemon in this folder now. All these sprites I'd be downloading. It takes a long time to find them. Bruh. Okay, here it is. Okay. Nice. Relax nature. Let's go. I will take that. Now, while we're here, we could also evolve Bulbasaur. Bro's right there. 80 experience points? Okay. Yeah. I do still have one more Pokeball. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna go back and buy some more Poke... Will you get out of the... Bruh. Get out of the way. What are you doing? There's just no way. I was about to just battle her. Just kind of... Actually, I don't even know if you battle that trainer. I need some more balls. Hold on. Let's go back. But, what else were we talking about there? I got distracted by the Nidoran. But yeah, Mystery Dungeon sprites. Oh, we were talking about Dynamax and Terra. Yeah, like a half dozen balls. We need some ropes and repels for sure. Always got to have a couple of those things in the bag. Get about 5 repels, why not? Dude, every time I try to take a step, she walked right in my path. Like, what are you doing, man? Oh, you know what? We might as well heal while we're here, too. Wake up Jazz real quick. Alright. Let's do this. So we're now at an hour and a half. That's actually probably a good point to cut off the episode. It went a little bit longer. I thought I was going to be able to go through Mount Moon, but I'm kind of trolling, taking my time. So it's all good. I think I'll go ahead and hit a YouTube outro and go save by the Pokemon Center to Mount Moon. Although we didn't beat up the rest of these trainers yet. And I still want to do that. Well, I want to jump down there to get the berry and also fight these other 3 trainers that are still here. Plus this troll. And then we'll jump into... I'm not battling you right now, bro. Just turn around. We're going to save Bulbasaur's evolution. The reason I don't want to battle is because Bulbasaur only needs 80 experience points to evolve. So I'm going to wait to do that next time. And I'm gonna chill right here next to this rock. And this is where we're going to hit the YouTube outro from. But you're worn out from battle, Jazz? For real. Hey, at least you're awake now. That's good. I like it. I still might try to get a better bat. Okay, so here's the thing, though, before we hit the YouTube outro. So, for the sake of pacing in this playthrough, I'm going to be doing a little bit of level grinding in between episodes. Not much. But what I'm going to do is just play catch-up, right? So, for example, I don't want to come back to record part 2, still have Jazz at 6, and Josh at level 8. I kind of want to do 3rd times the charm with Josh. I think we try to get one more. I want to get like Jolly or even an attack boosting one like Adamant or Naughty, Lonely. We're going to go 3rd times the charm for Josh. That's why I wanted to go back and get more balls right now. And hopefully this one's better. If not, we'll go ahead and get like, well, actually, we're just going to go ahead and use the other one then if it's not. But we'll try to catch one more. I don't want to do you dirty like that, bro. Let's try to get this. Okay, level 7. So, again, gonna do a little bit of grinding in between episodes just to play catch up. So that when we come back, at least if we have to use Zubat or Nidoran in the battles, we can, right? If we come back and still have them at level 6 and level 7, that's going to be a little rough. So I like this idea better. And that way, right, we make sure we keep the pacing up every episode. So if I had to, theoretically, if I had to come back next time and the focal point of part 2, if I didn't level grind, would be training up the squad so that we have... Oh yeah, yes. I'm so used to hitting no on nicknames. Because, you know, I want to beat Misty in part 2. I don't want to sit here and grind levels for Zubat and Nidoran. It's not the play. So we'll do this. We save time a little bit. And there's our first dude of the playthrough, but not a poison type, so we ain't using it. Get out of here, man. I don't want to use, what's it called? Bulbasaur, because it would evolve right now. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see if this one's any better. Realistically, we probably should use this one, but we'll see, we'll see. Show me Adamant, Lonely, Naughty, or, on the speed side, Jolly, Hasty, Naive. Give me something to work with, man. Docile again. Okay. Josh, I guess you really are a docile kind of dude then. Alright, we'll take it, we'll take it. We'll get rid of this docile one. Okay. So, it all works out. It was just meant to be that we had a docile bat, apparently, so. That's the squad at the end of part 1. Go ahead and rearrange them here for match the party sprites above my head there. Okay. I think that's a good start to our poison types only run here. I like it. I like it. And we gonna consider that it completed part 1. I also like this corner, so I'm gonna go save up here. Hour and a half on the dot. Easy money. Although the YouTube episode will be a little bit longer because trying to hit that intro. Anyway, for anybody that is watching this video in the future, well, I guess to the people in the live stream, this is going to conclude part 1. And to anybody that's finding this in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching. If this is your first time stumbling upon one of my videos, nice to meet you. And I also hope that wherever you go after watching this video for the rest of the day today, that you have yourself a good day. Alright? Appreciate y'all being here. I'm still going to keep going on stream. This is just for the YouTube outro. But for the homies in the future on YouTube, I appreciate y'all for real, man. And this is the start of something special. We're going to be playing Kanto with all 6 poison-type Pokemon. Alright? So lock it in. This is going to be a good little playlist here on YouTube. Just something a little different, you know? So thank you for watching. Take care. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.